Bright flashes of red dot the shallow waters of the Okanagan River near Penticton. Under the surface, hundreds of sockeye salmon dance across gravel beds in their spawning ritual. For decades, sockeye were cut off from these waters by a series of dams, but local Indigenous groups have removed those barriers. And this year, the salmon can pass freely into Okanagan Lake for the first time in nearly a century.
I can't find the words to say how huge it is. One, it's incredibly important for the Syilx Okanagan Nation. It's been almost 100 years since these fish have had the ability to go home to the lake.
It's a major step in the nation's long-term restoration project. Now, migrating salmon have access to 350 square kilometers of cool water and 14 rivers that feed into it, critical spawning habitat.
And then you'll plant your plant.
Natasha Lukey is showing a new generation how to restore salmon habitat. These young adults are from the Syilx Okanagan, Ktunaxa, and Secwepemc nations. It's part of a program called Salmon Warriors, which has a dual purpose of restoring ecosystems and reconnecting youth with cultural practices.
And they're receiving a hands-on course in applying that knowledge on the landscape. So rather than just hearing about it, being told about it, they're actually out and participating in the activity and the action of doing.
Armed with shovels and seedlings, the group gets to work, planting poplars, rose bushes, and Saskatoon trees, native vegetation that will enrich the creek and bring nutrients back to the ecosystem.
There was generations that never seen salmon come back to these waters in their life. But those same ones had a hope that the next generation was going to be able to witness that. And here we are, this next generation, and we're seeing salmon return.
This year, fewer fish have returned to spawning grounds, but next year's run is expected to be much stronger, helped by the nation's salmon fry release program.
Since 2017-ish, 16 million sockeye fry have been released into the Okanagan Lake tributaries. 80% of them return to their home tributary where they were released.
As the salmon find their way back to these waters, participants are finding their way back too. Back to culture, to connection, and to hope. Brady Strachan, CBC News in the South Okanagan.